Hey guys, this is Azra here back on Gentechie.net, playing Noise again, going for the long-term build, giving this a little bit of a test. So this is the Hacktivist Meeting Levy AR Archives interface kind of build. Trying to deal with those industrial genomics and kind of horizontal decks a little bit stronger with 3 lampreys and 3 imps. This starting hand is pretty tasty. It's probably about as good as a hand can be without having Wildside in it. So I've seen how bad it can be to not have Wildside in your starting hand, but I'm going to keep this because I think if we can draw under Wildside in the first 5 or 6 draws, we'll be in a very strong position. So Spark is not an idea I've played much against. Obviously we're expecting pad campaigns, launch campaigns, pop-up windows, all sorts of advertisement goodness. I'll probably run and check server 1 actually, just on the off chance that he does try and be sneaky with something like an Astro disguised as a pad campaign. So it's not a deck I'm that familiar with. Against Spark, having this early money is actually pretty strong, I feel. Obviously the double Aesops isn't great, but we have Faust. Ooh, not sure if he meant to do that, did he? Is it lagging? So I can't tell really on my end because I haven't really played anything yet to see if there is something wrong with the servers. Potentially didn't mean to install that, or maybe he's actually going to just go ahead and res it straight away. Okay, awesome. So let's draw. We really want to see an imp. Second Faust is not what we want to see. Clot is not something we really want to see either. And it doesn't seem to be lagging at my end. So Breaker Bay is an interesting one I've not really seen before, and using it purely to see if 2 credits on pad is an interesting one. I don't think we're going to go trash this until we get an imp. It's just, I think, it's going to set us back too much. Oh my, oh my. Okay, so I feel like we have to go check these. Oh, it's rough. This is a tricky one, actually. It's hard to know on Gentechie.net just how cheeky guys are being. Let's go have a nosy. At least 2 of them. We're not going to trash that. Now, the fact that he's installed the Sun City grid immediately makes me think he hasn't installed any agenda. So I'm going to actually just back off here. Pop down the Faust and draw. There's Wildside. Probably should have drawn first. In fact, there's your lesson. Always, always, always. If you're going to draw any given turn, make sure you draw. That was a bit silly at my end. Okay, so if that middle card's an agenda, I'm going to be a sad, sad panda. Nope. Okay, maybe I should have just run HQ. Maybe he drew that. Oh, that is rough. Okay, I'm going to run HQ just to see what it is, but I'll maybe draw first. And I'm glad I did, although he has no credits. So maybe just hold on to that for a moment. Let's see what this 1 card is. It's an Eve. So I wonder, did he draw the Astro? And I'm going to pop out the Lamprey. It means he's only got an even hand plus whatever card he's just drawn. So he is definitely under the threat. Oh my, he's just going to score straight out. Oh my word. So that's pretty grim. I mean, I can't really do a huge amount against that. So we know what's in his hand. Let's see R&D and let's see if this is just a pop-up window. I hope it's not. Okay, so we'd love to see a 3-2 off the top. We don't, we see a blacklist. Do we really want to run and charge him a credit? He's going to get 3 next turn and go to 4. It's probably not going to make that much difference. Wonder if server 3 is a Jackson. That was very rough, him drawing the agenda off the top, so at least we know there's no agenda on the top this time. The problem is, even if he mandatory draws an Astro, he can still install it, advance it, and then use the counter. Not in a happy position. Could have dropped the clot there, actually. Well, couldn't have afforded to, sorry, forgive me. Could do it next turn. Look to Lamprey. Or just sell the Lamprey and the clot. At least forcing him to deal with it until we can draw an imp. Oh, no way he didn't. He didn't just draw an Astro with his first click, did he? Weird. Okay, well, we've got the imp. So we're going to go check that server. It could be a Cyberdex virus suite, which would make me very sad indeed. But I think we've got to go check it. Explodapalooza? We could imp it to avoid giving him credits, but you know what? I'm just going to take it and imp this instead. I think then we just gotta throw out the clot. Oh, he maybe wanted to do that before, but that's okay. Did he take me down to 0? So he purges, which is fine. So I think we Deja for cash and imp here. And get rid of ace-ups. So yeah, we're not in a good spot at all. The clot was definitely an option there, but I want to get in and use this imp first of all. Oh wow, he's purged again. Okay. So we could get clot lamprey or clot imp back. I don't even know if money is that big a deal right now. Is it? I think it probably is worth killing this Eve, but I don't know if it's really worth killing this Eve. I just don't want to pop the clot out and have it purged alongside the imp. That being said, we could end up just losing here. This Parasite's probably dead. The Mimic could be. We do have 2 clots, so the Peddler could be really handy. The Data Sucker, I think I'm just going to drop the Parasite and the Mimic. The Hacktivist Meeting could dissuade him, but against NBN, you just expect a breaking news to come out and kill it pretty quickly here. So we think 3 Astros, 3 Beals is 12, 3 Explodapaloozas possibly, 318, and then a couple of 2-1s is the likely combo. I don't think we're going to be able to. The Hacktivist Meeting with a clot together, though, is a pretty nice combo. Really struggling. The Mimic, probably not going to see play, considering he's not going to be running Architect, I wouldn't think. And we've got Faust on the board. I don't think Mimic's getting installed. A lot of cards in Archives here and no Jackson on the board. Could go in, but is there really going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards? Are we going to see 5 points and 7 cards? Probably unlikely, but maybe worth checking. This last imp counter, it's curious if we're going to actually look to see to use it on the pad campaign or on just a card in his hand. Oh my. Blacklist. Okay. Weird. So he's trying to force me to imp this, but I don't want to imp it. I really just want to trash it. Not sure, did he mean to res that there? Okay, that's pretty good. So we've got another imp. The cache is what I really want to use, and considering we've already used 2 Deja Vu, I really want to install the cache, but we should have enough money to see through. I don't want him to get to the point that he can defend this blacklist, so I think we're probably going to end up running both here. And I'll maybe be able to trick him into letting me through into server 5. So let's run imp the blacklist. And then let's run server 5, and we can street pedal this other imp, if needs be. Please, no. Okay, Quandary is enough to stop me unless I parasite it, but goodness, that is painful. We'll just Faust it, I think. And we'll just use, I've had worse. And we'll install imp. And yes, we'll trash Mumba. So we're not really furthering our win here. We're just actually slowing down his economy, which he already has plenty of. What we need to do is get into this HQ and R&D really quickly. No sign of our Singleton medium yet. He is drawing though, which is positive for us. And again, okay. No lamprey, which is kind of sad. We are only running 1 levy and 1 Deja. Excuse me, sorry, 1 levy, 3 Deja, but no same old thing. So I'm kind of a bit hesitant to use the second street peddler. We could just double mill and check archives here. I'm actually okay with that. Mill. Archives, we could end up getting Cyberdecks, which would be pretty sad. Let's check the hand out. Though we did decide to ice the remote and not the hand. Breaker Bay. Can we pay 2 or shall we imp it? Tricky. Considering we've only got 1 imp left. I would prefer a lot of other imp targets. My concern is that if we pay 2 and then he purges, yeah, let's just pay 2 here. Keep the imp counter, and hopefully we get to use this imp counter for something else, and hopefully he doesn't purge here. Okay, so he doesn't purge, which is good for us. Does ice HQ, which is good. And installs a card there which he knows we can get. Oh, double Grimoire. Wowee. So he knows we can get in there. And he knows we have an imp counter. So, not sure quite what he's doing here. I think we're just going to go check it. And we can just sack off one of these Grimoires. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine to continue putting the pressure on there. And that's not too bad. So we can get cash out at the end of his turn and take the money off it, and then Aesop's it, and potentially these archives are looking really juicy right now. Double installs one, which may be a Jackson. Get the cash. We lose the Peddler and Chronotype. I'm actually okay with losing the Chronotype at this point. Oh, he takes a credit from me, which is fair enough. And let's check archives now. 15 minutes. Beal and Explodapalooza, and that'll win it. So that was pretty good for us, actually. We put on a lot of pressure. We saw Sansan go, we saw Jackson go, which is pretty crucial for us. Product placement, fast tracks, they were probably, fast track is a very good hit, actually. Getting rid of that, that could have caused a huge amount of pain if he'd been able to get that. So I think we got a little bit lucky on the mills there, but all in all, I think we played okay. Had he seen a second or third Astro, the game would have just been done. There was no way we could have really kept the clot pressure going despite running 2 of them. But I think that went okay. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Any comments, tips, or anything you think you would have done differently, please do let me know down below. Everything helps me and hopefully other guys watching along as well. So have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next video.